Hello everybody, welcome to Me Paintings. I'm Veronica Me and I'm very happy to see you here today because I prepared amazing painting tutorial for you. I will be creating acrylic pour with amazing twist and I'll be using these beautiful soft colors in shades of green and blue and also this dark phthalo blue, which will be my base coat on my round canvas, which is just a small canvas, but I've got a special secret idea with this canvas. So it's just small, but it will create a beautiful piece of art. At the beginning, I would like to show you how I mix my colors so you can do that too. And for that, I'll use this pouring medium, which I've got from Lucas. It works differently than my usual pouring medium, which I make from PVA glue. This is different and you need to mix it a little bit differently than my usual pours. So I'm going to show you how I do that. I've got my cup here and I'm going to put a little bit of this yellowish green into this cup, and I use colors from Lucas Acrylic Studio, which works well for me. So I'm going to put a little bit of that green on the bottom of my cup, just a little bit like this, and then I'm gonna add this pouring medium into my color, and I'm gonna use like 20% of acrylic color and 80% of pouring medium, I'd say. So you have to put much more pouring medium into this. It's different mixture, but it's for a reason. You mix it up very well. And now it's very thick, so I'm gonna add like a few drops of water. Well, that was like 10 drops, I'd say. So it's more fluid. My color is not so thick. And now that's much better. When it's dripping, that's the right consistency for this kind of pour. Great. And I'm not going to add any silicone in my colors, so it's just pouring medium and a little bit of water. And now here comes the fun part. So I've got this phthalo blue, which is also a mixture of acrylic color and pouring medium. And I'm going to spread it everywhere. I think this is like 15 centimeters round canvas. Okay. Okay, perfect. Now everything is covered, so it's time to start pouring my colors. I'm gonna start with this baby blue and I'm gonna pour this around here like that. Perfect. Now let's use this baby teal. This green, yellowish green. And also some white. Just mix these colors like this. Wow, that's beautiful too. I like that. It looks like some kind of flower. Let's do this as well. Oh, cool, that's beautiful. I think some of you might keep it like this, but I'm not. I'm going to do something special. I'm just trying to move this part here in the middle. I've got my napkin here and I'm going to put it over my pour like this. Okay, let's take these two, this one as well, and this one as well. And here we go. Ready, steady. Ooh, amazing! That's perfect. There will be a perfect background. Let's move it a little bit in the middle, like that, and yes! I know some of you might kept it like it was, but I want to paint something very special on the top of this pour, so I'm gonna keep it like this, let it dry for about 3-4 days, and then I'm gonna show you what to do next. Hello, welcome back. After 3 days my pour is dry. This was a small pour, so it dried quite quickly, and it will be a perfect background for my eye acrylic pour. So firstly, I'm going to use this dark phthalo blue and make shades all around these edges. And I'm just gonna use this type of brush, which is size 14, and I put it in the water and then blend my dark color like this. So I put it on these edges because I need some shade, darker shade here. And then I tap it on a tissue and blend this nicely so it creates this darker shade. Perfect, so now I can start working on the details, and I'm gonna start in the middle. I need to draw or paint some dark spot here in the middle, and for that I'm gonna use my special drawing circle tool, which is amazing because I can choose how big I want my circle to be. And you could also use some yogurt cup or any kind of round stencil, but I love using this tool because I can decide how big I want my circle, and I think I will make it big as this. And I'm gonna use my whiteboard marker, which is amazing because it's just very cheap and I can wipe it off. It works well when I just want to paint some or draw some lines or circles. And I'm just gonna draw a circle here. And now I'm gonna fill it with black, and you could use black acrylic color, but I'm gonna use my Artistro paint marker because it's very easy and quick for me. So I will just draw this black part, black circle here. Now, can you already see the eye? It just needs a little bit more details to make it look realistic, and you'll be done. And I looked closely at details of an eye, so I tried to study each and every line. So now I'm gonna work on little details which will add that 3D effect into my eye. And for that I will be using my acrylic markers, soft colors, which will add a beautiful little touch. Firstly, I'm gonna start with black. I'm gonna draw these thin lines which goes from the middle. Like this. You have to do this quite quickly. Then I put my brush in water and I try to blend it. You need to be quick, otherwise your marker gets dry and it won't blend. And I've got this type of brush which comes from my makeup set actually. but it works well as a blending tool. Let's work on these lines. I'm trying to keep my hand very loose to create these lines. So I just try to blend it nicely so it's not too sharp, these lines. And you could also use acrylic colors, but for me I find it easier to draw with these markers and faster. But of course, if you like using acrylics, then that's completely fine if you use acrylics for this. So as you can see, I made these very thin lines of white, and now I'm gonna use my markers, and I decided I'm gonna use darker colors for this middle part. So I'm just gonna try to also make these very thin lines and then blend it so it creates this interesting atmosphere inside of your eye. I don't know how to say that, but atmosphere, yeah. So a little bit of blue and maybe also a little bit of green to make it look interesting. See, it already started to look cool. Let's use my brush to just a little bit blending, for a little bit of blending. And now the last most important part to make it look more 3D, I'm gonna create this reflection on the top of my eye. So for that, again, I'm gonna use my acrylic marker and paint this reflection here. And use my blending brush and just blend this. Let's paint one more here. And this is the result of my eye acrylic pour, and as you can see, you can use your fluid art as an amazing background for any kind of art. You can let your imagination free and create amazing art pieces. Well, I hope this tutorial was inspirational for you, and if you enjoyed it, please give a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel where you can see many more interesting videos. You can also join my Facebook group, which is called Create With Me, and show us your beautiful art. Thank you so much for your support and for all your positive words. I can't wait to see you again. Bye!